kids and I are doing chores, getting the house cleaned up from this weekend, and I thought I'd show you guys how I make my foaming hand soap. I have these foaming soap dispensers from Doterra. I have my On Guard. I'm going to put just a couple drops of On Guard. I did measure exactly a couple drops of Healing Lavender. I'm going to put a smidge of coconut, fractionated coconut oil in, and I'm going to use the pure Castile soap. So this really just to like help with keeping the hands soft and healed and that kind of stuff from washing your hands all the time. This to help, kill bacteria. Put this too. So anyways, I'm going to make some more soap and rinsed it out. So I have my pure Castile soap and I'm just going to put, a little bit in each. I probably haven't put more than is really necessary, honestly. But see, just a little bit of soap, right? Okay. And I'm put just a smidge of fractionated coconut oil. Should open these beforehand. Don't want the water all over the sink for rinsing these out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And lavender oil. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then I'm just going to top this off with water. Okay, so I put water in these. One I think is a little bit higher than the other, but I tried to leave some room for the top because as you see, like this. So there we go. And one of them is a little messed up, so I have to like pull the top up, or maybe it's both of them, but as you can see, foaming soap works great. And I always just, like I said, I've had them before, so they're a little worn out, so I have to pull the tops up. But I always like just give them a little gentle shake around every once in a while. And then the other thing I love about foaming hand soap is you spill it, or the little kids spill it, right, get it all over. It like dries up and you don't really see it like other soap being all over your sink. So at least looks better in between counter cleanings. But there you go. There is my antibacterial foaming hand soap. Well, the kitchen is cleaned up. Macy's finished her breakfast, it seems.
I am.
Put it in the sink. And then her and Marilyn are watching Frozen Animal Planet or something like that. Frozen Planet. And the older girls put the cushion covers on the couch for me because we washed those. The rest of the couch needs to be wiped down, but I don't know if I'll get to that today. And then the school desk area needs to be picked up. Even on the weekends, people tend to congregate around it and do things, and it's a mess. So I need to pick that up. The older two just went out to practice with their flags, but I don't know, they're hiding from me. So they're doing that. And yeah, so we're still just cleaning and hanging out and stuff, and we'll start school today when we are ready. Look at, they clean the table and then it's messy again. Okay, well there's library books on the table and stuff. But anyways, so we cleaned up the house, got the kitchen cleaned up, and the living room and my room and all the things. And then the kids have been watching Frozen Planet and also reading library books and such. And they're all in the little kids' room reading right now actually. And I'm cooking an early lunch. And while we eat lunch, we're gonna watch Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian, the movie, because we haven't watched the movie yet. And since we finished that book, we're gonna watch that. So we'll have a leisurely lunch, watch that movie together, and then after that, and after we clean up from lunch, we will start school. Really, like all week long, we're watching educational shows, reading books, doing crafts, and I've been doing those things this morning too, so they're always learning. But we're gonna start our real school stuff after we have lunch and clean up from that and finish watching the movie. So getting lunch going, and I got the movie ready to play. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And I'm sorry guys, I know like my glasses must be like so annoying because of reflection and stuff, but my eyes have just not been tolerating contacts lately. So I'm gonna have my glasses I'm gonna have my glasses on for today, I think. It's 1:06 and the movie is not over yet, but Kenzie has decided to get started on her work. Everyone else is still watching the movie that's so long. Okay, it is 1:46 and the movie just finished. Gosh, that is a really long movie. And so I'm getting ready to start school here with Macy. Madison just started school, and I think I showed you that Kenzie had started a little bit before us. And so we're going to start on that. While the kids are watching the movie, I actually printed off like our homeschool group's calendar. Figured out some things that we're going to do for the month, got those marked off, ordered some tickets to a play for later this month, those kind of things. So I'm glad I had some time to get that done now, because a lot of times I get that done later in the month and then we end up like missing a thing or two and it drives me crazy. So got that done, and yeah, we're going to start school. Okay, I was just taking a little video. American history in the dark, as usual.
I was doing this.
Huh?
I was doing this. It's dying, that's why I did that.
Okay, well we're gonna turn on the light.
The light's annoying color.
It is not.
Yeah, it is.
Madison, there's more of a glow of pink.
Yeah, but like
But
it's just like
then pull the curtain open.
it's like a,
Pull the curtain
okay,
open.
I'll pull the curtain open.
There you go. Hi, Monty. Your mommy abandoned you. Did your mommy abandon you? Oh, it's so sad. Okay, Macy is still working on her English. She had a little bit of a misunderstanding, so she didn't write the paragraph exactly about the right topic. So she's starting that again. And Marilyn and I are going to read through these library picture books again.
Library.
Okay, let's read. Then in their classroom, the children began to roll me and mold me to look like a man. They added some sweets to make me complete, and I baked on a pan in the warm oven heat. I decided to throw in a little video on the basic parts of a sentence for Macy, so she's going to watch that video. It's about 7 minutes long, and I think Marilyn and I are going to keep reading, or do you want to do a reading lesson? Do you want to do any reading lessons? Honey? Do you want to do practice reading lesson? You don't want to?
I want to in my bedroom.
What?
I want to do in my bedroom.
I can't understand you when you're pouting and mumbling. Okay, take that as a no. You want to practice one of the Bob's books? Remember? Let's see, are they in here? Oh, your desk is always such a mess. She's doing her silent reading now, so her hand can have a break from all that writing, and then she'll do her cursive. And Marilyn is cleaning up, all this stuff was in her desk cubby, so she's cleaning up, and then we'll probably sit down with some of her Bob's books and do that. Good job, Marilyn. Doing a good job. And I'm actually starting to work on my list for what I'm going to want to order this month. I do a big order, usually the beginning of every month, for all of our household items and personal items and groceries and everything, because my husband gets paid once a month at the beginning of every month. So even though we have lots of food, I'm going to go through and write down all the things we need, and then I'll look at our food and see what things I might want to get, like to fill in here and there. Like we'll probably need more bread or, you know, things like that. So that's what I'm just working on now. Matt sat.
Matt sat.
Sam.
Sam.
Sam sat.
Sam sat in. Matt.
Good.
Matt sat.
It's okay. Don't get upset. I'll help you.
Sam.
Good.
Sam sat.
3 20. We got a little bit sidetracked because we took a little time to do the little's hair. Not very well either, but anyways, we did that. And so now Macy is going to work on her cursive, and then we're going to do spelling power and spelling you see. Okay, Mace? Okay.
How did that part came off because these were all long words.
Okay.
Since red cells deliver oxygen to muscles, the use of EPO ultimately enhances endurance. Athletes got away with EPO.
Okay, Madison's working on oceanography. What do you have left to do?
English.
English?
That's it.
Okay, so she has English left to do after this, and I think it's about 3:30. Is that right?
Yep, 3:31.
3:31. Okay. Macy's spelling power words this week. There they are. We're talking about how most of the time in short vowel words, when you have a short vowel, then the consonant that follows it is usually doubled. So these are her words for this week. And we talked about that, we went over them, she read them, everything. Now she's just going to write them each one time. Oh, and it's 3:35, and I already got some brown rice going in the Instant Pot. And I have some chicken legs. I'm going to just cook them up in the oven with some garlic and Parmesan cheese, I think. So that's what we're going to do for dinner. Oh, and then I'll make some veggies too, of course. 3:48, Macy is sitting down to do her math.
And then do something with mommy.
I did this one before.
Oh, now we're on the right lesson. Okay, 3:49, and Madison is done. And I already put the chicken in the oven. I put all the chicken in the oven, which is more than we can eat, but we'll put the leftovers in the fridge, and we'll either eat the leftovers as is, or we will change it up and add it to something else. And Mackenzie is done. And what are you two doing over there?
We're gonna play this game, but Marilyn can't because you have to go to the right and see words in all cues.
Oh, that's so sad. Oh, maybe you can play a game that Marilyn could play.
No, we have to play this game. Come on, Marilyn.
Why are you being mean to Marilyn?
Can I please play that thing?
You can play.
You have to be on someone's team because then how she gonna find words?
I don't know, Madison.
She's on my team then.
Be helpful.
He's gonna my team, okay?
Oh my gosh, you're gonna be on Mackenzie's team? Why is your dog barking so much?
No, it doesn't matter.
Monty,
It's not fair.
the people do not want to listen to you bark.
But okay, here, got one.
You can't do sides.
I'm not doing this.
I've never done sides. With 6 letters? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Like, I cannot think of anything.
Yeah, it's 6 letters.
I got one! Keep going, different words.
Oh shoot, yeah, sorry.
You got the top.
Oh my gosh, I see it. I bet I know what it is.
I'm just like so bored. Like, I just. Oh my god. I'm gonna go.
6 letters, right?
Yeah, it has, it can be more than that, but it has to be at the very least 6 letters. Yeah.
Can they be the same letters and stuff?
No, he only used letter once.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if there's 2 E's,
yeah,
can you
if
use
there's
both
like-
E's?
yeah.
Okay.
I know.
So why are you gonna do 10? Those one outside.
I see one that's 7 letters.
I literally can't see anything. I like everything you were saying. Times we had, and it's so very.
The time is on
Kenzie is gonna
in 15
Throw this
minutes.
game across the room. She's gonna be mad.
No, I really don't care. I just can't see anything. I can't.
Okay. Well, Macy decided she's actually going to take a break, and then she might do the next math lesson. Good job, Mace.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
She's already hungry.
I'm
So
fine now.
I think Macy's going to wait to do any more schoolwork until after dinner. She's needing some food in her, huh, Mace?
I feel like if I do Well, then, and my son's gonna get even more hungry from seeing her.
Well, it's kind of hard to
riding,
concentrate on
riding, and riding.
school when you're hungry.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like. Which, yeah.
So on that note, about 22 minutes till dinner's ready. I got some mixed veggies already. The rice is ready. We're waiting on the chicken. It's 5:13 and we started dinner early. I'm already done eating. The kids are still eating. Most of them have come to grab seconds of rice or chicken or whatever. And so what I'm actually going to do now, because it suddenly just sounds good, is I'm going to make some homemade oatmeal cookies. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, and it's pouring rain. Nasty out. But anyways, yeah, while the kids keep eating, I'm going to make some cookies. Here's everything I'm going to put in my oatmeal cookies. I have chocolate chips, old-fashioned oats, cinnamon, salt, baking soda, cornstarch, vanilla, butter, and eggs. And then flour, brown sugar, and regular sugar. Put in 2 eggs. And then 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla.
You put vanilla in it?
The butter needs to be room temperature, but I want room temperature butter, and so I'm just go ahead and melting it, even though it's going to give a different consistency to the cookies. I don't really care. And then 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. A teaspoon of baking soda. About 3/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. I'll just call that good. 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. I like adding the little dry ingredients to the wet ingredients and mixing that together first, and then like the flour last, but I just kind of mix everything as I go. And I find that works well, and I don't need to separate my wets from my dries. A cup of packed brown sugar. A cup of packed brown sugar.
I love brown sugar.
Yeah, it tastes so yummy.
Yeah, by itself too.
Yeah, because it has like that sugary taste.
It's sugar based.
Yeah, because it's sugar.
And 1/2 cup of regular sugar. And remember, I still have to put more butter in here, but
Oh, that looks like.
okay, we're gonna put
Clean it, like Mother said.
3/4, 1,
Rated 2.
2, 3/4, and a cup of flour. Oh, I love the smell of oatmeal. I don't know why it smells so good to me. Put 3 cups of old-fashioned oats. Yeah, just a second. 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna mix this in the KitchenAid before I add the chocolate chip. There's it all mixed up with 2 cups of chocolate chips also. We're gonna get it on cookie sheet. 34, Macy's getting back to work on math, doing the next lesson. 6 p.m. and Macy is officially done with her schoolwork, and she even did 2 math lessons today. Awesome job, Mace. So now she's gonna go eat her oatmeal cookies and drink some milk.
Yeah.
That is it, guys. We are done for the day. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys later. Bye.